the handles, never had one. Made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. Don't really need down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spin. Made it, kill it, and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. Blinding my dreadlock in the end zone with the mid dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Knowing you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. I'm running in down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spin. Made it, kill it, and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, no.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerge from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up Houston Texans. So here's Kaimi Fairbairn to do the honors. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. Fielded about a yard deep. He's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Great. 41 Mike, right here. 41 Mike. I'm coming after you. I'm coming back.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Certainly was a great September for Christian McCaffrey. Offensive player of the month. 629 yards from scrimmage in that first month, including 25 catches, 4 total touchdowns. And then he began October even stronger. A massive day, week 5 against Jacksonville. 237 total yards and 3 touchdowns, including an 84-yarder.
Lag! Fudge!
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Throwing his Allen on third. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 13 yards, first down, Panthers. So opening drive, third down, they go with a slant. It works.
And I'm wondering when the league's going to figure it out because everyone throws it on third down. You expect pressure, so you want the ball in the hands of the quarterback quickly. It's a 3-step route ordinarily, and you're throwing it where you see the receiver breaking towards you. So it's an inside route. Everyone likes it.
Come on, hold on
the
the ball,
man.
man.
Very well.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Back to the air on second down. It's Allen. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Get him 9 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, It's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks.
Nope.
But it doesn't matter what you call a position, it's who you put
Nope.
there. And there we saw completion.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass, a run. What will they do? We're about to find. Into the clear. 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel, 51 yards.
Let's go.
And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
We ran that blitz play, Bo.
A gutsy call, 4th and short. They go for it.
God,
Look at the
terrible.
result.
Yeah,
terrible.
not did they go for it. They threw for it because, to me, it was stacked up for a run situation, strength on strength, and they decided to put the ball in the air. And what a result. Big-time play.
Good starting field
Who
position.
you on the 35?
1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. The first carry now. This is Johnson. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Flag.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Watson. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, Watson. Buying time to his left.
What?
Finding fouls complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. One heck of a 3rd down conversion, 33 yards. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Drop that shit.
First down,
Let's
but
go.
this one winds up to be incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Watson now to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Vernon Butler coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
To the air, Allen gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Allen. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Going for it on 4th down. Allen got his target, Samuel. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards and a Panther 1st down. A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Room to run past midfield. And he finds his man, the tight end Olsen. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner. And with good timing, you get a completion as we just saw there.
He's got a man, it's his fullback. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to 25. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Allen now on 1st down.
Oh,
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Just his 2nd incompletion.
the worst
so
thing we
far.
could do
He's
is
8 for
freaking
10.
intercept it
I
right
think
here.
he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller,
The
you
worst
better
thing.
circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just
I'm lagging. Come on.
2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended
Doing that
target.
crowd.
And it's 3rd
Right, baby.
down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
And he had to get this down to the 15. He won't make it. He's a yard or two short. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
It's good.
And his kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Bye.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now Watson going deep for Hopkins. And that'll be incomplete.
What?
Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2.
Let's go. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. From the 24, Watson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Running from the gun, Johnson. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. They'll try and run for it.
Sit down, boy.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. We've seen this a few times in this game. That offensive line just, I don't know if you want to call it out physical, out tough, whatever you want to use.
And what people do when that is happening, when they're getting dominated that way, they spread things out a little bit.
Dang it.
Make it more of a space game and allow your skill
you can
position
convert
players
too.
to make
Okay.
a few plays out in open field. Take away the physical element, gives you a chance.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now it's Watson. He's got his tight end. It's
Now.
Phillip. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the 1st down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they
No!
what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured
What
out
a
a better
try.
game plan.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, a run for
No!
Johnson. Looking for a seam, but
No!
finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Oh my God!
Target Fuller.
Guys,
And he
out of
gets
your
it
head.
inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A shotgun snap for Watson. Flush to his
You kidding
right.
me? Out of bounds.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm gonna try to challenge that. Nothing to challenge. Never anything to challenge on this game.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Watson.
Oh, come on.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A 9-yard touchdown grab. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
Okay, I didn't know that was a thing. Kicked it out of bounds to get to the 35. That's okay.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's a throw
out of bounds.
Right side to start things out. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
What?
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 2nd down, McCaffrey.
Move.
He'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision.
Oh my God, no, I didn't mean to use the stern timeout. Shoot.
Sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
That's some of these other plays.
Squeeze, double. Double time. Everyone got 4 down. Undercross. Who draw quarter?
Swap.
From midfield, here's
I'm hitting the freaking O button. Come on, bro.
taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. J.J. Watt picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. On play action, Allen. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And the movement there coming from the middle of the line.
And you understand he wants to get off the ball quickly, but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
They will come up on a 1st and 5 following the encroachment penalty. McCaffrey following the penalty. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. From the 17, Allen. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal, looking to take the lead here in the late going. Now Allen. And this is going to be intercepted. Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
DeAndre. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins, 92 yards, and the Texans have taken the lead. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10.
Makes the score Texans 17, Panthers 10.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. And the Texans as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Second and 7 at the Panthers' 21-yard line.
I have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Watson now to throw. And he's got the complete.